is Paola, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is about what is conditional love in comparison with unconditional love. I will start first to define how love is created into families briefly, and then give a real example of conditional and unconditional love in couples, and close it off with advice to exercise in an healthy way unconditional love in your life, in your romantic life, in your career, and even in your everyday routine. Stay tuned. Is in the childhood that the little girl and the little boy create a sense of love and a sense of who they are and how they can love and how they can express themselves, and they learn how to behave with others, how to be kind with others, and how to give and how to receive love from others. If the mother or the father or any what in psychology we call caregiver figures is giving love to the little girl or little boy in a conditional way. It means she or he give loves when the aspiration of the mother and the aspiration of the father are met, but when the child behave differently, and when they behave in a way badly, this love is taken away, and the child feels not worthy of love because it feels a sense of guilt, it feels a sense of frustration, but it can never express in early childhood. For example, a 5, 6, 7 years old boy can't really express his anger to the family. So what can happen, it's closed off and is become really avoidant and really anxious, and it can lead to a relationship where the boy becoming an adolescent and adult escape emotion, escape real feeling, and mimic the type of love he receive in the family, or it can happen then for his lack of love, and the love was conditioned to his behavior, was not a real sense of love, but just if you do that you are worthy, if you are not do that you are not worthy anymore. And it can for this lack, it can develop a real anxiety that lead to be really anxious in his attachment style, how he interact with other women or with other men, and he can be desperate to seek for a relationship. He can be desperate to be recognized and have a attention issue. You want to be always at the center of the attention, and both this avoidance style and these anxious styles is a part of is the other side, is are both on the same coin. This avoidance style that the child learn because the family, especially the mother, it can be the father, or it can be another important figure the child is attached to, didn't met entirely their needs, and this type of family see the achievement and also the failure of the child as a reflection to lower down or increase their ego and their power over the child. Who mimicking the type of the child mimicking the type of love avoidant type of love the caregivers gave to him become avoidant and can develop narcissism in a form of covert narcissism or in a form of extrovert narcissism. Covert are more, long story short, covert are more difficult to detect, and they are quite shy, introvert, and there's not the type of narcissist we see, for example, in 50 Shades of Grey, impersonified by Mr. Grey, Christian Grey. This is a type of extrovert narcissist and really sadistic. Covert are more I'm sorry, cover are more discreet, and will be a topic for another video. If the child mimicking the avoidance style, the conditional love set by stricted rules and set by father recognition of their own worth projected onto the child, put it on the child, they develop the same behavior partner, and it can become out, we said, narcissist, avoidant at the same time, and really closed off with his emotion and feelings. On the contrary, to escape this mechanism, the child develop he leans forward people, and he becoming really anxious of finding love, of finding a partner, get recognized by people, have attention people for this really unbearable void inside of him. As a suggestion of followers, I would like to give a brief example how our childhood, and not much our childhood, but how our avoidant or anxious style can match together in a couple, and can be really damaging for ourselves, for both parties. My follower asked me to talk about an experience we all share, and this is an experience of a couple. I will call him Marco, and I will call her Anna. And long story short, Anna is in a relationship with Marco, and Marco is not really faithful. Marco is always unloyal. Is in his 40, and he can't accept the limiting time we all have in our life, and he search for the other supplies for other women, especially young women from 18 to 22. But is not willing to sacrifice his egotistical wants as like a child, to not get in touch with his partner Anna, and they have a relationship for about 5 years, and Anna know about the unfaithfulness of Marco, and is in a codependent relationship, because she's conscious he can never give the love she wants, but she's scared because she's in her 50 to be alone, and to maybe die alone, and she can't recognize, she's a really beautiful woman, and she can't recognize fully her values, so she's not able to get away of this painful situation, because I think she's fearing of losing herself, because she can be recognized just in this single man, and she can see the big picture. She can see she's really beautiful, she's really worthy of love, and there are other men and other partner and other meeting that are available to her, but they are all stuck in their dysfunctional pattern, because at the end of the day both parties doesn't want to be alone. I'm sorry. And what I will do in this case, in my experience, when the relationship complicate itself, and when there is no clear communication, there is no clear boundaries, and there is no clear direction or project in life of what both parties, both Anna and Marco want to go, it's time to take a decision. And for what I could see, that the decision can be taken by Marco, because is really stuck in his behavior, and he doesn't want to search for therapy as well. How the suggestion, the clinical suggestion will tell, and Anna, at the contrary, is putting herself on a low level and put him on a pedestal, because she thinks deep inside she can survive, and she can live just in the reflection of him, but this is an illusion, and this is not true. Marco need to deal on his own with his own demons, and with his own insecurity and fearfulness, and the no committal love, and his tendency to betray people, and his tendency to be in a way unfaithful, but in a way tricky with people. And Anna need to heal his wounds and his image that she's unworthy, because she can have all the men she want, and she can have what she want in life, a meaningful relationship, and a person who respect her and see as the valuable woman she is. And I close it off with one advice. It seems ridiculous when what I'm trying to say, what I'm going to say, but Paolo Nutini, a famous songwriter and singer, say the only way you win is the way you lose. For everything we do in life, in career-wise, and in the love compartment, and there is something we need to sacrifice, that with something we need to let go to gain something else. We can't act in our job, in our with our romantic partner, and in everyday life, when we wash the dishes, when we interact with people, when we go to the supermarket, when we go to the park and enjoy the sun. We can't act as children, and think we can have whatever we want without let go of nothing. Everything we gain, there is a part of choices. There are that we cancel. We take our path, and our path is an infinity possibilities, but we choose the path we want, and we let go of other choices. So what Paolo Nutini want to say is, you need to let go to gain, and you need to let go to discover really who you are, and give unconditional love to a person who's also reciprocate with unconditional love, and set the basis for your security, for your confidence, and for your really beautiful life, full of struggle, yes, but always also full of joy, and and full of meaningful moment you can create on your own and with other people. Give freely, unconditionally, but also set limit for your respect and your self-love. Always stay on the bright side of the moon, and always put your heart on the line. You will be rewarded. For this video is everything. I will coming up with other video soon. If you like, share and subscribe, and hit the thumbs up. And bye. Much love. Peace.